What just happened? Oh, crap! What time is it? It's daytime already? Oh, crap, I was fighting Deathstroke earlier and... Oh, crap, I need to get my bow. I need to get to the location to do the suit showcase before I'm late. Crap! Oh, I can't be too late, can't be too late! Oh, dang it, dang it, dang it! There we go. Oh crap, there it is, there it is! And, okay, I made it. And, here I go! Okay, I'm here. Oh, that was a close call. For a second there, I thought I was gonna be late, but I'm not. So that's good. But anyways, hey guys, sorry about that. Sorry I'm a little late. I was beating up Deathstroke earlier and, you know, don't worry about it. But yeah guys, hope you guys are ready for this video because in today's video I'm going to be doing the Green Arrow and Black Canary showcase, suit showcase. And the reason why I'm doing them together is because, well, I'm pretty sure in the DCAU show they were like girlfriend and boyfriend or something like that, and Injustice. I don't know how it is in the comics. I couldn't tell you honestly, but so I just decided, oh well, I might as well just put them together, you know. So hope you guys enjoy this suit showcase where I'm doing two suits, Arrow and Black Canary. So obviously I have the season 2 suit on right now that I'm going to take off because I'm going to be showing them all separately in a second here. But yeah, I just wanted to make that cool little intro showing you guys some of the parkour and stuff. I mean, there's a lot more parkour that I'll be showing in the video because there's a lot of stuff you can do with Green Arrow. Honestly, I've had a lot of fun. That's what I'm gonna say right now. So let's get started. I don't even have the portable modular device. That's how you know that I've come prepared, guys. That's how you know I've been ready for this video. Like, I've been ready my whole life for this whole entire video right here. That's how you know, guys. But anyways, let's get the original Green Arrow comics, and I don't even have the suit assembly unit. Great! Suit assembly unit, like, it magically just appeared here because I came prepared. I came really prepared for this because I didn't like stay up all night fighting Deathstroke. Right? All right, let's get moving on. Let's get moving on. No, let's move on. There we go. English hero, English. Okay, let's do this. So Green Arrow is going to cost you 7,500 tokens. He's going to require 18 green fabric and 9 yellow fabric, also 11 green stained leather, and 3 gold ingots, and then you get Green Arrow. For the alts, you know, they all cost basically the same amount. Yeah, 5,000 to convert them, tokens. And yeah, basically what I gotta say about my boy, the Green's Arrows. Well, at least you know how much to craft them. Let's get this dude right here. So this is how the Green Arrow comic suit looks like. I made this one pretty self-explanatory. It's the comic one, so when he uses in the comics, he has a cool little feather right there, I guess. You know, this is basically what it looks like in the comics. I can't really like do much more. Can't make it too good. He also has like the arrows right here when you have the suit actually on. And basically the Green Arrow comics, I'll be using this guy a little bit, showing off his bow, which is, this is how his bow looks like. Not much more I can say about that. You know, basically the Green Arrow comic suit. I'm not going to be using this one. That's why I'm showing it off a little bit right now, is because I'm going to be using another suit. Since in the other suit showcase, I mean in the update video, I used the V4, and I'm gonna probably use the new 52 or V3. V5 is good too, but I'd rather not. Basically, with the comic suit, I hope you guys like it. It's, you know, it's pretty cool, I guess. Comic suit. I'm not too much of a fan, even though I made it, because, you know, it's not my style. I prefer like the actual Green Arrow with the hood and stuff. Let's move on. The CWV1 suit, which is the one he uses in Arrow Season 1 of the CW. Basically how it looks like. I made all the Green Arrow suits and Black Canary suits. Proven Beat did model the bows for the suits though. So yeah, this is how it looks like. I think it looks pretty neato, pretty neat-co. If you want to download the mod, by the way, it's in the description below. And currently these suits are Patreon exclusive, so if you download these, download the mod and notice that you can't really, use them, it's for the simple fact that they are Patreon exclusive at the moment. Eventually they will become free, but for now they are just Patreon exclusive, so you can pay $5 a month. At the beginning of each month is where I recommend you pay $5, because if you pay right now, for example, December 30th, and you're gonna have to pay again December 1st. So that's basic. I said November, right? Yeah, I hope I did. But yeah, basically November 30th, if you pay $5 then, you'd have to pay again December 1st. So basically I recommend just paying the beginning of each month, and that's basically just gonna help you out right there with money and stuff. Money troubles, am I right? And yeah, this basically how the Green Arrow Season 1 suit looks like. This one doesn't have the mask, unlike the Season 2 suit. But basically what I gotta say about this, obviously, if you have it right here. Also the bow. Season 1 has the custom bow, which he gets on the island, which is basically this right here. Bows were modeled by Proven, if I didn't mention that already, which I have. I'm just stupid for saying that. Basically how it looks like. Hope you guys like. I personally really like it. Really like how Proven made it. And yeah, I think it looks pretty neato. Neat-co. Let's move on to the Season 2 suit. I guess I already have it in my inventory, so there we go. Season 2 suit's the same thing, except it has the mask, which is, self-explanatory. Let me actually show you guys this real quick. So if you want to take the hood down and mask down, you basically go to Options, Controls. There's going to be an armor key. For example, it's already going to be set to none. So what you're going to have to do is set it to whatever you want. I set it to period because I have nothing on period. So basically, if I hit period now, the mask and the hood go down. So I think it's a pretty cool feature that Taiho added. And yeah, pretty neat-co. This is how it looks like. This one has a compound bow made by Proven as well. The Season 2 at least, because that's what he has in the show. Season 2 and 3 he has the compound bow. And basically what I gotta say about that. Let's move on though to the next suit. An actual one of my favorite suits is the V3 suit, which is the one from Arrow Season 4. I made this one really liking it, but then when I made V5, V4, right? V4, I was like, man, you know what I mean? Like, V4 looks way better in my opinion, but this one's really good too if you guys like that arm sleeve thing. This one, personally, I think I like this one. It's pretty good. Let me show it off right here. This one also has a compound bow. This is basically how I made it. And I personally like it. I think it looks pretty neat-co, Not much more I can really say about that though. And let's move on. I might or might not use this suit. May or may not. Let's get moving and grooving to the V4, which is probably my favorite Green Arrow suit, which he also has a compound bow. But this one was made by me, and I personally like it more than how I made the V3 suits. Like, look at this, mate. I love it. I personally really love it. So if you look at it right here, basically how it looks like, has that cool little detail right there. And, it has that down right there. It's supposed to be like little darts that he has. He has the quiver. I personally really love this suit. I may or may not use this suit again. I don't know about you guys, but I personally really... What's your favorite Green Arrow alt that's in the game right now? Just curious. Because I know some people like the New 52, some people don't. Some people like the CW ones. Not that much people don't. But, I just want to know what your favorite one is. And yeah, let's move on. That's the CW V4. Now let's move on to the V5, which is the Season 8 suit. This one has the Season 1 bow, which is pretty self-explanatory. This one's the one that's going to be in the Crisis Infinite Earths, which I'm excited for. And basically how it looks like, guys. I made this one. I don't like it as much as the Season 5 suit, but it's definitely up there. It's, you can always just take the hoodie down, of course, with the period, or whatever you set your armor key to, and basically how it's going to be. Now let's move on, guys, to the new 52 one, which is another comic one, which I like. Some of you guys don't. I don't know why, but apparently it looks too much like Green Lantern or something like that. But you know what? I won't complain. If you guys don't like it, you don't like it. This one is, the bow is going to be a little bit different for this one as well. It's going to be like a little bit green and black compared to the other one. You can like scroll back in the video and check. But basically, how I can actually do a comparison right now, because this is the regular bow. Okay, perfect. So basically, this is the regular bow, right? And then this is the new 52 one, which I like the new 52 one more, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, though. And yeah, basically how it looks like, you know, I personally like the new 52 Green Arrow more than a lot of the suits. But you know, that's just me. Apparently, some of you guys don't. I like it. You know, I guess it's my opinion. Let's put him on here to check how he looks like. You know, not much more I can say about that. He has that cool little stuff down there. And yeah, this is basically Green Arrow New 52. I personally really like it. He is the Emerald Archer after all. That's what they call him. But whatever. Let's move on, I guess. Let me put all of this back here. And I don't know, guys. I might just... Alright, what I'll do is I'll have the V2 suit on. I think that's fair. Because in the update video, I showcased the other one, what's it called? Whatever Majibit. The V4, which is basically V3. So I'm not gonna, you know, I personally like this one too. It gives me a reminder of the old days. And yeah, let's put this on and let's get started with Green Arrow and his ability. Sorry if that took way too long. So Green Arrow is going to be a tier 3 because, you know, Batman's a tier 3, so, and Green Arrow's not really stronger than Batman, let's be honest, in the comics, so that's why he's a tier 3 mostly. His defense is medium. Hold it. I don't need Siri right now. His alter ego is Oliver Queen. He's a tank. Now, a lot of you guys might be wondering, why is he a tank? Shouldn't he be a controller? He's more of like an athletic dude, right? More than like a blocking dude. And the reason why he's a tank is for the simple fact that when you have the bow out, you can't roll. You can't use your block or your roll. But if the ability 1 is set to roll, then when you have the bow out and hit ability 1, you can still roll. So I think it's really like beneficial if it's, you know, instead of being a controller, he's basically a tank. So basically he has 2 rolls, which you can block and roll if you don't have the bow, which I don't know why you wouldn't have the bow, but in case you don't like the bow, even though you're Green Arrow, you know what, whatever. Let's move on. So he's a tank. His health is 20, like all the other heroes. Hold up, let me take out this guy real quick. Let's take this dude out, easy peasy. His strength is 8, his speed is 4 when sprinting, acrobatics 3, fortitude 3, mental defense 1, and has stealth. Stealth basically allows you, so for example, I can show it off right here. So when you're in a dark area, you are going to become invisible to the naked eye because you're stealth right now. Only mobs will be able to see you. Oh, hold up. I need to take these dudes out. Oh, that's no bueno. Okay, there we go. And yeah, it's basically stealth, guys. Not much more I can say about that. If you guys were wondering what the heck is stealth, then that's basically what it does. Let's move on to the abilities. Ability 1, as I showcased, was the roll ability, which is pretty self-explanatory, but basically that's what it does. It just allows you to roll while having the bow out, so that's why it's a beneficial ability. The second ability is going to be a bow bash. So let me get out a prisoner, right? Basically, it's going to do bleeding damage without me having to do anything. And it's going to punch them with the bow and do bleeding damage and durability, of course. Like right here, I'm just gonna hit ability 2. There we go. See, it did 10 damage right there, and it caused bleeding. So that's basically what the bow bash ability does. It's gonna cause a lot of durability too, so don't worry about that. Ability 3 is combat. If you guys don't know what combat is, basically you can fight with the 2 arms. So you're gonna fight with both these arms, Ooh, you can see my cool little design that I did there. And yeah, you basically take them out really quickly. Holy crap, that's what I'm noticing right now. I'm taking out these criminals real quick like you did in the prison scene in Arrow season 7, I think it was, where he was in jail. I don't know what season he was in jail. Was he 6 or 7? I think it was 7. I'm sorry guys, I forgot. But yeah, anyways, that's basically the Green Arrow's combat ability. Now, ability 4 is going to be double arrow. I'm going to get to that after, because first I have to actually show you what arrows are in the game and how to use the arrows. So we'll get back to ability 4. Ability 5. This is going to be the select arrow. And as you can see right here, if I just have my normal hand out, nothing. It's not doing anything, right? Ability 5, it's not working. Gosh dang it, jibbity jab, I've been scammed, it's not working. Well, in fact, screw you. Screw you. That was the explosive arrow. That's a spoiler alert. Crap. Demonetized. Okay. Anyways. So yeah, guys, that's basically what's I haven't showed anything off. I'm saying that's basically what? Excuse me? So ability 5. What the heck what's with the skeletons, mate? Alright. Ability 5 is going to basically show you what types of arrow. It's going to change what arrow you have selected. So current arrow is a normal arrow, right? I can shoot it like that, just right click and stuff. Hit G, which is the ability 5 to select arrow, and that's going to change it to an explosive arrow. But what you guys will notice is I can't spam it as fast as the normal arrow. I can, like the normal arrow, right? I can spam it really fast, like that. Like, just like taking it out just like that, I can spam it. If I take the explosion arrow out, though, I can't do that. It's going to take you a little bit more time to build up because it's a little bit better than normal arrow. But then again, since you can spam the normal arrow, it could technically do more durability than explosive arrow because you're spamming the normal arrow, if that makes any sense at all. But yeah, guys, that's basically the what the mechanic is for the arrows. Like, all the arrows do that. So besides the normal arrow, fire arrow, cryonic arrow, it's going to take you a little bit to load up. Boxing glove arrow, and there you go. So explosive arrow, let me actually show what that does. So obviously if I shoot it at a prisoner like so, it's basically going to do like a little explosion, a mini explosion. And yeah, but for example, if I just shoot it at that right there, or for example, if I shoot it right there, right there, right, and I get that, and I get Geigen right, oh no, I can get Geigen back there, but let's say he was basically right here, right? Oh, that was stupid. I don't know what I was thinking there. Okay. Alright, tie your shoes somewhere else. Okay, thank you. Let's do that, for example, right? And let's say I spawn right there. But let's say I place the this thing right next to him, right? You see that? There we go. It's going to do damage to him and cause like a little mini explosion. Yeah, die. There we go. Okay, perfect. And basically how the explosion arrow is going to function. You know, I can easily just aim for all the things that I want to blow up. The American flag, for example. Even though I'm American, so I should probably not blow up the American flag. But you know what? Oh, I just didn't even aim that time. So for example, doing all that, going for the glowstone, I probably missed that glowstone. Yeah, I missed that, but I did not miss that. There we go. See, it's pretty accurate too. It depends on where you aim. So there we go. See, there, perfect. So any other American flags that I can blow up? No, but I can blow up that little gold right there, and boom, just like that. Blew up the thing above it. That's because I aimed right there. See, I can blow up all the glowstone that I want. It's basically about skill as well. Oh, well, that was a complete utter miss right there. For example, blowing up that right there, blowing that up, blowing that up, blowing that up, blowing that up. Oh, okay, I know what happened. The fence got in the way. Let me actually try to take that dude out. Can I blow up the floor? Actually, that'd be fun. Okay, I'm sorry, sir. No, there we go. Okay, hold up, guys. That's the fire arrow. That's spoiler alert. Explosive arrow, then there comes the tear gas arrow. So if we select back to explosive, then tear gas. Tear gas, it's basically what it says. It's going to slow you down a little bit. Not slow you down. It's going to give you like a nauseous effect. And going to basically cause a little lag right here. That's what I noticed. Some people use it and then they start to lag a little bit because of the particles spawning in all at once. So it's kind of funny at the same time. But yeah, basically what I gotta say about tear gas is self-explanatory. It does 5 damage. Let's move on. We have the fire arrow next, which is going to do 10 damage plus the fire damage. So not much more I can say about that. Tayo is going to make it so it can blow up TNT soon. But it doesn't right now, so there's no point of showing it. But you know, it does fire damage. So let's say you hit this towards someone, it's going to do the durability damage plus fire durability. So yeah, that's basically what I gotta say about that. And then he has the cryonic arrow. So basically, cryonic arrow is going to slow them down. So you see that right there? He's like slowed to a bloody pulp right now. He can barely move. He's gonna, yeah, he can't even run away from me right now. I kind of feel bad, but at the same time I don't. Because he has failed this city. It also, if you guys haven't noticed by the ice, it freezes the ground, or like whatever you're aiming at. So that's basically the cryonic arrow. This dude wants to mess with me still, even after okay. You know what? I'm gonna get the boxing glove arrow, showing off the next arrow. It's going to 10 damage plus freaking whatever knockback damage. So no sir, there we go. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, sir. And that's the boxing glove arrow. Don't worry, that's not the. There's 2 more arrows that I have to show off with their different abilities. And yeah, boxing glove arrow is self-explanatory. You shoot the boxing glove arrow right here. It's going to do some knockback and 10 damage. So, there we go. Hold up. No, sir. There we go. That's Kaiju. I think. You have failed this city. That's right, guys. And basically, that's what the boxing glove arrow is going to do for you. Let's move on to equipability is the bow. So obviously, that's how you equip bows for everyone. You know, just equip it right there. The utility is going to be the grapple hook arrow, as I've showed off in the beginning of the video. So I hit the H ability, it's going to change my current arrow to a grapple, and then I just shoot it and just click to, what is that? My left click, there we go. I can't tell my left from my right, sorry guys. And then you just left click or shift. You can shift as well to let go of it. I personally just want left click. I don't know why I would do the other thing. But yeah, basically that's what it does. It's going to grapple you up there as shown right there. You can do some pretty cool parkour as well. So let's say you want to grapple to that building right there. And there we go. You do a nice little roll right there. And hold up, hold up, hold up. My roll wasn't equipped, so that wasn't as bad, but as they say. But you know what? This is a kid-friendly channel after all, so I have to watch my language. Copa's gonna tear me down otherwise, guys. Alright, there we go. As we can see right here, I'm about to do a nice shot right here. Oh! Okay. Oh, well, if I didn't bump into the wall, that would have been a great shot. That would have been 10 out of 10 quality content right there. There we go. As you can see right there, and boom! A nice little roll to finish it off. And there we go. Okay, let's do that so I don't fail this city. There we go. Okay, I thought I was gonna die right there, but I didn't, so that's good. Let's grapple to my destination, and bada boom, bada boom. You can also use the grappling arrow against opponents, though it's not recommended, as the grappling arrow is disabled if you're grounded. So basically, if you are grounded, you are not able to grapple. So that's why if someone can basically ground you, then I would not recommend using the grapple arrow at all. I'll just use your normal arrows as shown right here. So let's move on to the next thing, which is his special. You have failed this city. That's right, I love this name. The name Tayo gave the green arrow special is amazing. So the green arrow fires several hypocryonic arrows, completely freezing this target in place, followed by a barrage of highly charged explosive arrows. So let's show this off. So it's going to start off with cryonic arrows, and then going to switch up to explosive arrows. As you can see, there's no cooldown because this is a special, and it's supposed to be good. Because if you had to do the cooldown, then it'd take forever and it wouldn't be much of a special. So basically, how that works out, guys, that's a special. It's really good. I might show it off against an Iron Golem. Let's actually take on an Iron Golem because they have a little bit more health than the other dudes. I did not show off the double arrow. That's what I did not show off. So ability 4 is basically going to double arrow. So if I hit ability 4 after the cooldown's done, and boom, just like that. Basically, the default damage was 5, but with the double arrow, it does 10 now. And it's going to amplify the durability damage and damage of the arrow because you're shooting 2 of it. So, for example, if I get the explosion arrow, it's going to be double the explosion, basically, what's going to happen there. And yeah, it's not much more I can say about that. That's double arrow, which I personally really like that. I think it's a really cool feature that Taiho added. Double the freezing, as they say. You can't freeze glass, so I don't know why I try to do that. You can also do, hold up, where is it? There we go. Double the tear gas, double the lag. Am I right, guys? But yeah, guys, that's basically a green arrow. Not much more I can say about that besides you have failed this city. And time to move on to his wife/girlfriend thing, whatever they are in the comics. I don't know. I don't want to misinform you guys. I'm sorry. Let's move on, guys, to that right now. Let's put this away. Put all this away. Wait a minute. There is something that I forgot to show off that I will show off right now. Green arrow has another arrow that does not come with the suit, but you have to craft with a kryptonite and an arrow, which in fact is the kryptonite arrow. Now, the kryptonite arrow is going to be really useful against Kryptonians. So let's say I have my bow out, right? To equip because right now I have the grapple arrow equipped, but if I right click the kryptonite arrow, now it says current arrow is the kryptonite arrow. So I shoot this out because that's how it looks like, and boom, it's going to do this little kryptonite effect. So basically, if there's a Kryptonian that gets in this or gets hit by that, it's going to massacre them because they won't be able to use their abilities or stuff. They'll be stunned, mate. They'll be paralyzed. Oh my god. And you can also tell that it took away one of my Kryptonian arrows because that's what it's supposed to do. So once you use it, it's going to get rid of it because the Kryptonite arrow is pretty OP as to Kryptonians. So that's why it is like that. So yeah, guys, let's move on now that I showed that off. And yeah, let's move on to Black Canary, which, you know, as I've said, I have no idea her relationship right now. I'm pretty sure it's a girlfriend, wife thing. If not, you guys can correct me in the comment section down below. So, Black Canary, I made the models for Black Canary. Basically how this one looks like. I'm not taking the credit for this though, that this is beautiful. Not actually. This is all Taiho right here. He made that beautiful long hair. That's Taiho. But then again, I guess the hair does have like an animation in the sense where it's like it flaps and stuff, so I don't care. Basically how the comic one looks like. I won't be using the comic one, of course, because I don't like the comic one. Who likes the comic one? I made it, but I don't like it. I'll probably be using this one for the most part, which is the DCAU, which is DC Animated Universe, the Justice League Unlimited series. And yeah, basically what I gotta say about that. Alright, let's move on. The next one is a CWV1, which is basically Sarah Lance, Black Canary. This one's basically the same thing as the others, except that's okay. That's not supposed to have. It's supposed to have a weapon. I'll report that to Taiho. It's supposed to have a weapon. Let me actually get the weapon out, which is a bow staff. So she's supposed to have a bow staff, which is Robin's or something like that. Where is it? There we go. Or not. I think she's no longer supposed to have a bow staff, guys. Doesn't matter. But either way, this is how it looks like. I made this one as Sarah Lance I'm pretty sure, yeah, Sarah Lance or whatever in the show, in the CW show. Basically how it looks like, and yeah. Let's move on to the next one, which is V2, which is Laurel Lance from the CW. This one does have a weapon. It's a police baton, which in fact inflicts blunt force trauma, which basically grounds you for punch and stuff like that. Let me actually show off how it looks like. This is how this one looks like. Same hair, same concept, except it has different body and stuffs, my jobbies. Let me get rid of it and put on the last one, which is the current Black Canary, which is in fact Dinah Drake. This is Dinah Drake Black Canary. So this one is also going to have a unique weapon, which is the baton staff. The baton staff is self-explanatory. It's like the bow staff, except there's a baton staff. I made the weapon. I also made the police baton. Basically, what you guys will notice is that sometimes this will fade away and it'll just go to this. So that's why it might look a little weird when you're fighting, because sometimes it'll go away and sometimes it won't. So yeah, that's a pretty nifty feature that's been added. And yeah, basically the police baton, guys, and well, her. But there is a difference between the CW ones and the comic ones that are kind of different that I'm going to show off, of course. DCAU, where are the boots for this? There we go, okay. DCAU, the ability one is going to be the Canary Cry, of course. Now, let's get into the Canary Cry. So I spawn right here, right? Ability one is going to be the Canary Cry. As you can see, it's like a circle type little thing right there. She also has combat, if you guys didn't know. And yeah, basically the Canary Cry, as you can see right there, it's like what it is in the comics, a big little circle cry right there. But the CW one does have a different one, because they do in the CW, which is basically like, instead of a circle transparency, it's like a cylinder type thing. So it's a little smaller, but the radius is, you know, self-explanatory. Basically, what it does. I'm not gonna use the CW one because I personally like how I made the DCAU one better. But you know what? Let's not talk about that. Let's move on. And basically all the suits, guys. That's basically all the Black Canary suits. Obviously, I'll be showing off the DCAU one. Basically the same thing, except it doesn't have the weapon, which I basically already showed off the weapons. Yeah, let's move on. So this one's going to be Black Canary, a tier 3 in defense medium. Alter ego Dinah Laurel Lance. Class is going to be a controller, so basically she can roll. She's going to have 20 health, strength 7, speed 4 when sprinting, acrobatics 3, fortitude 1, and has stealth, which I already showed off with Green Arrow, self-explanatory. Her Canary Cry is going to be one of her best abilities, of course. It's going to do 5 damage per thing right here, and it's going to take a while to load up again. It's going to do a lot of durability though, so don't have to really worry about that too much. Her ability 2 is going to be a kick backflip. So let's say there's a thing right there. I use the kick backflip. I'm going to send them launching in the air, as I did a nice little backflip move to send them flying up in. Excuse me, Kidso. What did I ever do to you? There we go. Okay. There we go. So her next ability, which I basically showed off, is combat. So she's basically going to take off both her hands and start combating people as so. You can also do the kick backflip in the process if you'd like. And yeah. Now we have the pounce ability, which is pretty self-explanatory, but basically you go up to the person and just do like a little pounce. And you know, it's basically what you do. It's short, but at the same time does a lot of damage. And yeah, next ability 5 is the gas pellet, which is basically the same thing as arrows. Oh, this is the pounce. There we go. Basically the same thing as Batman's the other one. It's going to blind them and not allow them to see. Basically what the gas pellet is going to do. That she has that in the comics. Her normal is going to be a block. The equip ability is going to be a block. But for the CW ones, which I've showed, they have a weapon. Yeah, and then her utility is going to be a pickpocket, which basically, if you go up to a real player, you have a 5 or like 1% chance to take their item in their hot bar. That's basically what pickpocket does. Her special is going to be the Canary Scream, which is a way more powerful version of her normal Canary Cry. going to be doing 10 durability damage, 10 damage in general, and it lasts way longer than the normal Canary Cry, which only lasts like, I don't know, 5 seconds or so. So yeah, basically that's the Canary Scream, and basically Black Canary in general. Her special description is, Black Canary blows a powerful scream that stuns targets, causing great injury to them in the process. Now, the special is also useful because it stuns you. So, like, slow you down in place, which is something that's really, really annoying if you keep getting, like, stunned by a special. I was Green Arrow, and I was fighting Black Canary, and I didn't know how much of a pain of a butt it is to get stunned. Oh my god, is it annoying to go up against Black Canary. You also get, like, nauseous or something, I think, from her Canary Cry. Yeah, you get nauseous when she uses her Canary Cry because it makes you, like, deaf or something. So I'd be careful against going, because the Black Canary is the biggest pain to fight. I might actually fight Black Canary. You might see a short little video of me fighting Black Canary as Green Arrow, as a little fight demonstration, and we can see what we can do. Let's actually, before I end this off and go into that, let's try to take all these people down as Black Canary. Let's use the pounce, let's use the backflip, let's use combat, of course, and, you know, with my Canary Cry, I basically screwed them up. There we go, and who's left? There's General Gigan. Alright, I've been wanting to do this for a while. You guys don't tell Gigan that, please, I beg of you. And yeah, it's basically what I got to say about Black Canary, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I may or may not do a little video of me fighting right here. Alright, guys, here's the fight that I said would happen. Alright, let's do this. I'm with Jacob right now. You ready for this?
No.
Well, then I'm gonna take that as a yes. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh god.
Okay. Oh my god, that scream's gonna kill me.
Oh, I thought I killed you for a second.
You wish. Jacob, you have failed this city.
Won't be the first time. I can't
Oh my god, I'm missing all of these shots. Take that lag, Jacob. No, Jacob, just stay right there. Stay right there, okay? Oh, I forgot you had your Canary Cry.
Bro, I love that cry.
Yeah, you haven't used your special yet, which is surprising.
Yeah, I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't stunned. Nice. I must have dodged it. Oh, Gigan's on.
No, you didn't. You didn't dodge it. I hit you with it.
No, because my durability's on that. Oh wait, is that your no? Jacob, you scam artist. That was a scammy move, Jacob. Oh,
we break the server.
Rip the server. Black Canary ripped the server. Oh my god. This is amazing. This is 10 out of 10 content right here, guys.
It is.
Combat!
Oh, you're using your special.
That's not my special.
Oh, you just say you want to shoot them that fast?
With the normal arrows, yeah.
God.
You didn't know that, Jacob?
Nah, bro.
Kick back.
I kick backflip you.
Yeah, you just watched me do it. You know what, Jacob? You have failed this.
You know I'm using my special, right? I hit you with every single bit of my special.
Right now, right, Jacob?
How did I miss that?
How did you not miss that?
Bro, quit rolling. How many bars you got?
Enough. I'm fighting
Can't relate.
5 right now.
Can't relate. Ah! I'm sitting here trying to do a kickback flip on you.
Imagine the bricks.
That would have been awesome.
What are you doing? No.
I failed this city.
Wake up! You have this city. You should have died in season 1.
I did. I'm Donna.
Jacob, you have failed this city. Alright, but yeah guys, back to the finale. If not, then too bad, too sad. Hope you guys enjoyed the suit showcase video. And tell me which suit showcase video or characters are you looking forward to being added into the future. Because I'm really excited for a lot of things like Doctor Strange, more Iron Man. I don't know, what about you guys? So, see you guys next time. Peace.